taxation. What can one know through a podcast about going correctly about the process of taxation?
So one is a very simple thing. Every year you can save at least 60 to 70,000 rupees in taxes, and most people don't know how to do this. So there's something known as profit harvesting and loss harvesting. So I'll talk about profit harvesting first. So everybody is going to be investing in stocks and equity mutual funds in their lifetime. Now, you are not taxed on the first 1.25 lakhs of profit. So let us say I bought mutual funds for 5 lakhs and I sold it for 10 lakhs. I made a 5 lakh profit. The first 1.25 lakhs, I'm not paying any taxes. The remaining 3.75 lakhs, the government is going to charge me 12.5% tax, which is about, in this particular example, around 40,000 rupees. Now, most people, what they do is that they invest for 5 lakhs. 10 years later, they sell it for 10 lakhs. And then they pay the tax on the profit. What you need to do instead is to buy and sell every single year so that you're booking the profits for every single year. So for example, if I start with 5 lakhs, next year I will have, let's say, 5.5 lakhs. That's 50,000 rupees profit. Now, if I sell and buy within the same day and I book a 50,000 rupees profit, how much tax am I paying? Zero. Because the first 1.25 lakhs, I'm not paying any tax. So I keep repeating this every year. So every year I'm paying zero tax. So even after the 10th year, if I'm selling it for 10 lakhs, I'm paying zero tax. Because every year I book profit which is less than 1.25 lakhs. Now you can do this not just for yourself. You can do this with your spouse, you can do it with your kids, with your parents. So let's say I'm a family of 6 people. Me, my wife, my 2 kids and my 2 parents. 6 people. So 6 into 1.25 lakhs tax exemption. So that is the potential every single year that I can use, which most people don't do because they're either lazy, procrastinate, or they don't know exactly how to do this. Right? Because if you do it incorrectly, you can also end up paying two times higher taxes. Because if you sell the wrong mutual funds before it crosses 1 year, then you will end up paying higher tax. So this is one simple thing which a lot of people don't do. Another one I told about loss harvesting. So if you have losses, which most of them will have a loss this year because the markets have not performed well, even if you are not willing to sell it and buy it immediately so that you can use that loss. It's a notional loss. It's not a real loss. Let's say you invested 10 lakhs last year. Today it's 8 lakhs, for example. Now, yes, 5 years later, that 8 lakhs will become 20 lakhs. But you actually got a loss this year of 2 lakhs. So if I sell it for 8 lakhs and buy it for 8 lakhs the very next day, to the government, I can say, hey, bro, I have a 2 lakh loss. Not in reality. You actually are sitting on that same 8 lakhs, which will grow. But to the government, I can say, hey, I got a 2 lakh loss. Now, this 2 lakh loss can be used for the next 8 years on all my future profits. So I'm saving a lot of money by doing this. So these are some 2 things which I feel most people don't use. And that's you're just leaving money on the table.
And there's a lot more.
So like hundreds more.
100 more techniques.
100 more techniques.
I'm assuming only a CA can teach you these techniques.
Ideally, yes. But it is not difficult to learn this. Right? If you understood whatever I said until now, I mean, it's easy to understand. At the end of the day, it's just mathematics. The government sets the rules. You understand where the maths can be used in terms of, taking things to your advantage. Because the government is not going to, like when Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am comes on the budget, she's not going to tell you these hacks. She's just going to tell the budget, say that, okay, the tax has gone from 10% to 12.5%. The exemption is 1.25 lakhs. She's not going to tell you that, how you can use that to your benefit every year. She's not going to do that. That is something that you need to figure out.
And every year the rules keep changing. Slightly.
Exactly. The rules will change again in 3-4 months. And then it's my job to understand what are the new hacks I can figure out from there.